We at Audi have a strong philosophy regarding the exterior design. We want to build the most attractive and progressive cars also in the electric world. The Audi A6 e-tron concept is a preview of upcoming C-Class limousine based on our PPE platform. First, you see clearly it's a sportback. We have the typical sleek sportback silhouette, including the daylight opening you know from other sportback models. One level lower, we have the typical Audi pronunciation of all four wheels via strong muscles. These muscles are bold modeled, but they are sculptural integrated into the body side. And this is for us the next formal step, because it's looking quite muscular and bold, but also quite clean. The front shows clearly the evolution of our so-called inverted face. This is now an evolution because we hide some light functions in the black mask. And that's why the top part, the main light what you read, is very, very slim. It's the slimmest headlight you find on an Audi model. This headlight has 3 rows of LEDs where the customer can configure his own daytime running light. Via several DML modules in the front and the side, we project our turn indicators onto the floor. Via the projection, we communicate with pedestrians, and of course, this is for us a strong safety feature. Coming to the rear end, 2 more things are very important to mention. First, the black panel, which includes the rear lights, because it's an extension of the rear screen. Under the black panel you see a light bar, which is made via OLEDs. And via these OLEDs you have very 3-dimensional light animations. The second important point is that the rear end is clearly driven by aerodynamics. Obviously, when you have a low drag coefficient, you have a higher range on an electric car, and this is clearly visible here in the A6 e-tron concept. So, to sum it up, the A6 e-tron concept is a perfect extension of our future e-tron lineup, and I'm really looking forward to see this beauty on the road.
A completely new technology architecture, the Premium Platform Electric, or PPE for short, will serve as the technology platform for these vehicles in the future. Beginning in late 2022, the first production cars in the C and later also B segment will be relaunched with PPE technology, including a first in the market for electric vehicles, both SUVs with a high ground clearance and dynamically styled models with a lower ride height, such as the upcoming Audi A6 e-tron. Unlike the latter, however, the Audi A6 e-tron concept being exhibited at the Auto Shanghai 2021 show relies exclusively on electric power, based on the future PPE platform developed under Audi's leadership. At the same time, it also represents an entirely new design concept. The only thing it has in common with the current A6 are its dimensions. The 4.96 meter long, 1.96 meter wide, and 1.44 meter high body is designed as a sportback, and its lines are an obvious reflection of the systematic advancement of Audi's current design language. The Audi A6 e-tron concept exterior model making its debut in Shanghai is far more than just a simple design exercise. Its body is a foretaste of Audi's future production models and provides clear indications of just how dynamic and elegant the electric-powered luxury class from the brand with the 4 rings will look. For its part, PPE technology will ensure that what the car's lines imply is actually translated into dynamic driving performance and everyday suitability befitting use as a primary vehicle. Specifically, this means that depending on the selected drive system and model version, an Audi A6 e-tron is expected to boast a range of more than 700 kilometers, Based on the WLTP standard, in the future, and the most powerful members of the family will sprint from 0 to 100 km per hour in less than 4 seconds. Aerodynamics has always played a key role in Audi's long history of success in the luxury class. The CW value of the Audi 100/C3 remains legendary. At the time it was the aerodynamics world champion across all classes, and with its CW value of 0.30, Audi was already far outperforming its competitors as early as 1982, and continued to do so for many years to come. With its flowing lines, the third generation of the Audi 100 also revolutionized and profoundly transformed automotive design in the luxury class, which until then had been highly conservative. Now the Audi A6 e-tron concept is writing a new chapter in this success story, proving once again that the brand always combines form and function in a perfect symbiosis. The flat headlights and taillights are slim and flush with the overall composition of the lines. Digital matrix LED and digital OLED technology makes it possible to achieve maximum brightness and a wide range of features, even with a minimal surface area, while at the same time offering customizable light signatures. The team of Audi lighting designers and developers has once again done an amazing job. This concept car packs a host of new features and personalization options into its lighting units. 3 small, high-resolution LED projectors are built into each side of the body, transforming the ground beneath them into a stage when the doors are opened. Small extended dynamic lighting effects greet the occupants with messages in their own language. At the premiere in Shanghai, this means in Chinese characters, of course. The combination of safety features and aesthetic design has always been of particular importance to Audi. That's why the small, high-resolution projectors also display warning symbols on the ground, to warn a bike rider that the car door is about to open, for example. Another 4 high-resolution LED projectors, inconspicuously integrated into the corners of the vehicle, generate turn signal projections. The design of these projections can be modified to address different markets and approval regions as required. The digital matrix LED front headlights achieve almost cinematic quality. If, for example, the Audi A6 e-tron concept is parked in front of a wall during a break to recharge the battery, the driver and passengers can pass the time playing a video game projected onto it. Instead of on a small screen in the cockpit, they'll see their respective games' virtual landscapes projected onto the wall in XXL format, and all this via the digital matrix LED headlights. Players can stand next to or directly in front of the vehicle for a particularly good view of the game, which is several meters wide. Players control the game via smartphone. And even the game itself is an Audi product. Audi designers conceived and developed it especially for the Audi A6 e-tron concept. The rear end of the concept car features a new generation of digital OLED elements that, as a continuous strip of lights, act like a display. They can also be used to create almost unlimited customizable variations of digital light signatures and dynamic lighting displays that can be adapted to the customer's personal taste. One new feature in the taillights is the 3-dimensional architecture of the digital OLED elements that, adapted to the shape of the body, makes it possible to perfectly integrate the night design into the overall look. This makes it possible to experience the dynamic light show not only in 2 dimensions, as was previously the case, but with an impressive 3D spatial effect.